anybody crazy?
Okay. So at the end of your intro sessions, you were all invited to a tavern where Halmaro is hosting a party in advance of the caravan, which is pretty common. Most caravans will have, one for the road before they set out. The tavern is pretty packed. Your weapons are checked at the door, including staves and shields, and you find yourself at a table with 4 others. An old man who sits in the corner smoking an opium pipe. Explain your character further if you wish to do so, Kevin.
Can you just pull up my character picture?
Sure. I can't. Everyone can see your character, but I cannot make it show to players, unfortunately.
Well, let's see. What did my picture look like? He was like an old man.
If you click on handouts and you look at the characters list, you'll see a character called Swilem Humker Ishmael, which is his character, and you can see his picture.
Yeah, that one. That's exactly what I look like.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
Then there is a young, clean-shaven man carrying a kanun, which is basically a kind of violin. This is John Doe's character.
I can't see. There you are.
What happened to the Arabian-fied Eminem?
the Eminem, Arabian-fied Eminem. We did not go with that picture in the end.
Thank God.
The man, the legend. Let's the Arabian fight him. Wait, isn't that Eminem?
We still have no confirmation on that. And no.
Well, when we created that other picture, it was a pretty uncanny likeness.
No, it's just we don't have any confirmation of whether or not that was Eminem. It was just really close.
White Sword's mercenary, shrouded in a large cloak, though he's not actually wearing a cap like in this picture right now. He has medium black hair, short black eyes.
What is this sun mercenary thing?
He's a White Sword mercenary. He has a band on his left arm, which has the symbol of the White Sword on it. And all of you except
There it is.
Nuira, which is Crimson, know that the White Swords is a prominent mercenary guild in Kedris.
She only knows that I've told her it's a prominent mercenary guild somewhere in Ketris. We have a very strong presence, and we're very good at our job, I swear.
A young gnomic woman. Who is this? Who is Crimson's character?
People are like all unknown.
And a strong, calm-faced mercenary.
Who introduces himself as Shine, son of the sun. It seems like we'll all be traveling together soon. I hope we all get along well.
Yeah.
But he's not a white sword mercenary?
No, he is a White Sword.
I'm also a White Sword.
Him and Lee seem to know each other.
Lee is being exceptionally quiet, almost brooding over his cup. But
Lee is Axel's character. Yeah.
I'm role-playing that he's not here at the moment.
Well, actually, I already have a thing.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah. So all of you except for Swilem make a roll. Make just a 3d6 roll.
Yes, we know who Swilem is. Is that what the roll is?
Yes, that is what the roll is.
Well, I might know. Oh no, wait, no, it's a recognition roll. So high is good.
No, low is
no, low is generally good.
I know
unless it's a reaction.
Oh, reaction. That's what it is.
Reactions are good.
So as you might expect, but so Zeno and Hasir, you know who he is, Swilem Humker Ishmael.
Yeah. Respect.
As you've heard of him before, he's an exceptionally old man and a skilled physician in Kedris. In his time, he knows much about medicine, has a rare skill of surgery, a rare knowledge of surgery. The rumors say that he's one of the best physicians in Kedris if you're willing to risk his peculiarities and the opium smoke that fills his shop.
Okay, that last one, but first one, hey.
Some say he took up opium to deal with the deaths of his family. They say he hangs the heads of men who cheat him outside his door. Others say that he only hung just one head, but it was hung for a full year and a day. And they say that he was once a respected man of high society, but grew crazy with age.
Are we gonna do this for each person? Because that sounds awesome.
Well, he has a reputation. So, he's basically sitting in the corner smoking an opium pipe at this table. I guess the rest of you also make a roll, except for the person who is, you know...
Shaheen, son of the sun. If you forget it again, things will go wrong.
Wait, so we're making rolls?
Yes, yes, yep. Yes, yes!
Okay, so in fact you all have heard of Shaheen, son of the sun.
Oh. Okay, who is this, like, young whippersnapper?
He is fairly young. All the characters are pretty, like, just about, like, 21 to 23, except for
who's twice our age.
Suhaila. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 2.5 times almost. So, Shaheen, son of the sun, is a mercenary of the White Swords. He's well known for the numerous stories of his deeds and heroics, and they say he's an honorable man who never strikes first and sees his jobs through faithfully. Some say he's titled Son of the Sun because he spends all his time adventuring out in the desert and under the sun. Yeah. So I mean, there are a lot of tales, and if you want to elaborate on what some of those tales are, go ahead.
I don't have one prepared, but if there's too much, if table talk doesn't start up soon, Shaheen might. So, Suhailam sorry, middle name? Second name? Suhailam something, right?
First name.
You guys can see all of each other's characters in the handouts now, if you want. So.
Okay.
So, Suhailam Hunkra Ishmael. I've heard many stories of you.
Aye, same with me. Hopefully you don't rush to your death this journey.
Hopefully not. But if I run into trouble, hopefully you'll be able to help me.
Wait, let's see. Who is this guy?
I'm Shaheen, son of the sun. I'm a warrior. I'm probably gonna get hurt. Which is why I'm immediately making conversation with the physician.
As long as you have the coin to pay, nothing is too severe.
But of course, this is Halmaro the Red's caravan. We'll all be making coin off of this.
I'll drink to that.
Ah, and then...
well, none of you actually have drinks at the moment, so you'll probably have to go get some.
What is this? Who's the youngest looking one of these guys?
Shaheen,
one?
Nuaira, and Lee all look about the same age.
Well, let's see. You wench. Wait, what do we call females in this place?
You know what? Whatever Suhailam decides to, he's probably well in his rights.
Fetch me something to quench my thirst.
I assume when you say wench, you are in fact talking to Nuaira.
No, I'm just gonna say it to the entire table.
I'm gonna look over at Nuaira, and then...
I make no action to move.
Nuaira, take no action to move. I'll go get the drinks. Come, Lee. And me and Lee will get enough drinks for the table. Being reputable White Swords.
Lee gets up with you, and Lee gets up with you and says, "Actually, I'm going to excuse myself. I didn't sleep well last night." Decides to leave, which actually is the case, apparently. Coincidentally.
Oh yes, the trials must have taken a lot out of you. Well, I'll make sure to make a good impression for the both of us.
Well, at least one of these young whippersnappers knows their manners.
See you in the morning, Lee.
So Shaheen goes off to fetch drinks.
Good.
And I'm gonna bring back 5 of them in 2 hands. Watch me.
You'd rather break your arms than take 2 trips?
You know, as a man who brings in all the groceries on one trip, I will roleplay bringing in all the drinks with one trip. Actually, it's not that hard as long as they have handles, right?
Yeah.
Even if they don't have handles, you can stack them in a pyramid.
Yeah, it all depends on the cup and the... Explain to us exactly the weight, shape, and size of each of these cups.
Okay. Here, let me draw. Okay. So they're like about this. They're pretty tall, as you can see. They've got handles on the side. Kind of slipshod work. I mean, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
And they're made out of wood.
Yeah, so I'll get a round for 4 drinks. I was gonna get a water for Lee, but he set it off to bed anyway, so that's fine. And I bring them back to the table to see if anyone else has spoken.
You go and fetch the drinks, and they're free, of course, because Halmaro is footing the bill for everything here. And as you walk back, you actually you bump into someone. He says, "Hey, where are you going?"
I'm going back to the table with the rest.
Sorry, watch where you're going is what it says.
My pardon, sir. It's very crowded in here.
I don't think your pardons are enough. Maybe you should have thought about that before you bumped into me.
No, we'll all be on the same caravan. Let's not start off with bad blood. And
I think you already started the bad blood.
Do we see this happening?
Yeah, you notice some commotion as Cheyenne is approaching the table.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and wrap the guy who doesn't have my drinks on the head.
Oh, that was either gonna end in him getting hit on the head or a rap battle, and I was fine with either one.
Whapping the guy over the head.
So then through the magic of red conjuration, Lee has not left and did in fact go with you to get drinks.
Lee will think about going to sleep, and as he hears the commotion, he'll turn around and go back to sleep.
Okay, sorry. So you get up and you wrap the guy on the head with your opium pipe. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Do you say anything, or you just do that?
Move. No wait.
And actually make a roll as well.
Just appearing out of the shadows.
Did I make a roll? I rolled a 11.
Okay. So, what were you saying, if anything?
Whoa! What the fuck?
Axel keeps appearing out of the shadows because he doesn't have any light. He just has his light from whatever monitor he's using. So he's just like not there, like, and then suddenly eyes from the shadows.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sorry. What were you saying?
Why are you accosting this man who is holding my drink? Yeah.
Okay.
That.
The man sort of rubs his head and looks somewhat taken aback, and looks down at you, and let me make a roll. After a moment, he looks over you for a bit, and then is like, and then you see sort of maybe a hint of recognition on his face, and he says, "Oh, my mistake, of course. I'll just be on my way," and he turns to leave.
Okay. My job here is done. What the fuck? What is this guy?
Wait, is he in a car? He's in a car.
He is in a car.
Oh, look at that. That's why.
Hey, if we could actually talk to him, that would be totally sufficient because he doesn't. We don't actually need a board or anything.
As we've seen in Axel's Adventures in Adventuring.
Yeah.
Also on this channel. But, so, Cheyenne will see the guy walk off and, thank Shuailum. Thank you, Shuailum! That could have turned out badly had you not been here.
Yes, now quick. My feet tire from standing.
Of course, sir. And, Cheyenne will accompany him back to the table. God damn it, Axel.
We were all just watching Axel's thing. I think he must be getting intermittent internet or something that he's like cutting out.
Yeah.
Well, he is in a...
He's in the car,
He's
yeah.
in the car.
Yeah.
He's using... I can't believe he can use Google Hangouts camera in a car, though.
On an iPhone. Well, he's presumably like on an iPhone, just going on the internet. I mean,
That's probably true.
yeah.
Anyway, so he'll go back to the table, and he'll address the man who will drink to this. I
Yeah.
did not catch your name earlier, friend.
My name is Hasid Al Hassan, my friend.
Oh.
I am Shaheen, son of the sun. Let's not say our names too quickly, lest they be confused. Oh man, my internet dropped and now everybody's frozen. Now I can't hear anyone. Now I'm all alone.
Go on. They're now drinking to getting paid, apparently.
I
That's
will
what- that's
also
what you
drink
missed,
to
Zeno.
getting paid. And to an adventurous journey.
As you guys drink, a man, or a drunk rather, ambles over to the table and sits down, and immediately begins a long rambling monologue about the good old days before.
I totally relate to him.
about before the current emperor had taken over, back with the previous emperor, and how things were so great then, and you know he remembers the good old days.
Okay, I'm gonna go one step farther than him. And go beyond the last king, and go to the last king.
Like 2 emperors ago?
Yes, and talk about those good old
Okay.
days.
So you start talking about that, but he just doesn't pay you any attention.
Oh.
He just keeps talking. He seems to have mistaken Hasir for a good friend of his named or an old friend of his named Vildo.
Who?
Vilda.
Vildo.
Mildo?
Vildo.
Vildo. Oh.
Vildo.
It's not the letter D in the beginning.
And so he just seems to be sort of saying stuff to Hasir in that regard, and generally going on this monologue.
This guy.
I will drink and listen patiently.
Okay.
Because, like...
I say to the drunk man, I
will
think you have
stem
a
the
little bit
rage.
too much, my friend. And these walls have these walls have ears. So you should rant about that sort of things.
Okay, make a
I
roll.
try. Okay, I was gonna roll diplomacy, but I don't know.
Yeah. What is that on your diplomacy?
Let me check. My diplomacy is 14, and I have some plus.
Right. Okay. He sort of says in a drunk stupor, "Yes, you're quite right, Valdo. I'll speak to you tomorrow. I should go now. See you then." And he gets up and takes the nearest mug and with him.
Shine will...
So
look
now
at where the cup had left. Did he take mine or Nuira's? Because I don't think he's getting...
Nuira is now missing a drink. No longer has a
Shine
drink.
will slide his over to Nuira.
I look at him. Like, push it back, it's fine. I wasn't really thirsty.
Oh snap.
But it's free!
So cold.
Women, am I right?
After Vildo leaves, actually, a small, somewhat shifty-eyed man comes over, saying, "You look like you'll be in need of something on your journey. Perhaps I could offer you some device to help you. Perhaps this ring of invisibility for a mere." And he pulls out this golden ring with a little gem on it. He says, "For a mere 20 silver, this could be yours."
Shine will fold his arms. Invisibility? Really?
Yes, yes, of course.
Witchcraft like that doesn't exist in this world. Try it on yourself. We'll see its power.
Well, it's clearly it's not for the weak of heart. If you do not want it, then I will sell it to someone else.
I simply just don't wish to be...
Perhaps you, nice fine lady, would require a ring for your finger.
Not much into the way of jewelry, nor false tricks.
Okay, I'll admit the ring was simply a hoax. However, I do have something else that might interest you. A treasure map of the desert on the east coast of the east edge of the Gnomic tribes.
I don't trust
Perhaps with
maps. Shane will go back to his drink.
Surely a learned man such as yourself, oh great Suilem, could talk some sense into these fools.
What else do you have that may interest us?
Ah, well, I have many things. I have this set of good luck charms, and he sort of opens up his coat in the fashion of, you know,
Yeah, okay.
He's got these little trinkets arrayed on his coat, like mostly wooden carvings and
I
stuff.
will give you 50 silver if you eat all of that right now.
I'm afraid these charms are worth much more than 50 silver.
I throw
However,
100
I also
silver onto
have
the table.
Okay.
Out of character, I don't want to buy the map, but I think we should take it if we have the money.
No, I throw 100 silver onto the table. If you eat everything in your fucking coat right now, this is yours.
Well. Give a mere moment. I have much more to show you as well. I have this love potion, and he pulls out a small vial, glass vial, which has a colored liquid in it. For a mere 30 silver, the one that you love could be yours.
Shane will be silent about that one.
And
I will wrap him over the head for talking about my loved one.
Okay, confirmed. Swell's not a necrophiliac.
Disrespect.
I apologize, Swilem Ishmael. That was an ill-thought choice of words.
Yes, it was.
Now, would you be interested in this fine treasure map or good luck charms for your journey?
I will take that treasure map from him because
Not
that
pay
was
for it,
pretty
just take it
disrespectful.
from him because you're Swilem Hungry Ishmael.
So are you going to demand the treasure map, or are you going to attempt to snatch it from him?
I am going to demand the treasure map an apology for that comment.
Okay. Make a roll.
Where's this roll button? There it is. Oh. Actually, wait.
He says, "I'm afraid I can't do that, sir. It would drive me to poverty."
Then to poverty you belong. With that loose-lipped mouth of yours.
Nonetheless, you ask too much. I simply cannot.
Then I ask that you eat your fucking love potion. Bottle included.
That's what I was hoping for.
Oh wait, what? Bottle included?
Or whatever he has in it. He has a vial or something, right?
Yeah.
Glass and all.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I should excuse myself. I shall perhaps see you again later. And he
Will you be on the caravan?
I will take your word for it.
No, I will not be on the caravan myself. I merely wish to help those who are going.
We may see again. See you again before we leave then.
He sort of inclines his head a bit and steps away.
That bastard.
Even a broken sundial is right. Well, no such thing as a broken sundial. Swilem, you seem to have coin to spare. I'd say we take the treasure map and our chances with it. Although
my opium money. But for the entertainment of somebody swallowing that many random objects, it'd be well worth paying.
I have to agree with you, sir. I like your choice of entertainment.
Man, who else is in this tavern that is reputable?
You take a look around. You don't really see anyone who you recognize. There seem to be plenty of white swords mercenaries, learned people, merchants even. You see handlers. You see serving barmaids, sort of stud people. Anyone you'd expect to be on the caravan. It's pretty packed though.
Is that music playing?
Yes,
on the tavern. No.
Is there someone playing music?
Yeah.
You think you may have seen someone earlier, but you can't hear it over like the din of people.
Mm-hmm. And how is the overall tavern humor? Everyone having a good time?
Well, except for that slight altercation with Shaheen, yeah, it seems to be pretty pretty happy.
Okay.
Is Axel driving? Like, what's happening here?
I think he's being
just
driven.
in a car.
Yeah.
Shine will take pleasure in the fact that everyone's in good spirits before the caravan. Generally, these things are long and may have perils along the way, so it's good that we start off on a proper foot.
Are there no, like, reputable medical officers?
Well, there's
You mean physicians?
Other than me.
You don't see anyone who you recognize. I mean, though, as you're looking around, actually, you see some people going into a back room, but...
A back room?
Is that the kitchen, or is it a different back room?
It's not the kitchen.
Swilem, I see that gleam in your eye. What are you looking at, friend? Unless that's an opium side effect.
It very well might be.
What happens in this backroom stuff?
Are you gonna go over there and take a look, or
what generally happens in this backroom?
I mean, are you gonna?
I'm assuming
Yeah, okay,
we don't
I'm
know
gonna
unless
go-
we go look.
Unless you wanted to roll on some knowledge skill, not that I think you have any that are applicable.
I'd like
I
to
will
roll my knowledge back
on
room.
a knowledge default on what generally happens in the back room of taverns.
Okay, make a roll. Wait, no. You're not really sure. I mean,
Have I been in this
it could be
tavern
anything.
before?
I guess it could be a cockfight. It could be gambling, maybe. It could be, who knows, people talking. It could just be sometimes in back rooms you might just have like the place where the affluent go and is somewhat reserved, like booths and stuff.
Could I
VIP.
try area knowledge Kedris to see if, because it's a specific tavern in Kedris, isn't it?
Yeah, the usurper's beard.
Yeah, it's a. I'm assuming that the Big Red chose a big tavern.
Well, it's a tavern on the edge of Caravan Square that is commonly used for these purposes.
Okay, so could I roll a knowledge Kedris to see about this back room?
It's not really applicable, but make a roll.
Alright, I'll do it. Gotta get those out of the way.
You think ponies and things happen in the back.
That's where the bronies meet up.
You're pretty certain, yeah, that's where the pony show goes on.
It's not a crit failure, just a reminder. I have a 9.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. You don't actually think
I'm
that.
pretty sure.
But Shaheen loves ponies.
But Lee
Not a good
hates
sign
camels.
on the ancient times.
The brony phenomenon has already set root.
It starts here in Kedris. That's why Shaheen's going on the caravan to Ein Arris.
Well, maybe they're selling opium. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, so Swalem stands up to Stands up.
I'll go with the old man.
Okay, so you stand up to follow him. What about Hasir and Nuira?
Stay on the table.
Okay.
What was your option?
There's a back
Swalem
room.
and Shaheen are standing up to go over to look what's in the back room. What are you doing?
Is there anyone still at the table?
Me?
Hasir, yeah, Hasir's still at the table.
Well, I asked him if he wants any snacks, because I'm thinking of getting some snacks.
Some more, yeah, snacks.
If I want.
I see how it is.
They have no taste for adventure, like us real men.
This is what you talk about as you walk away.
Pretty much.
So what do you respond, Hasir?
Yeah. Let them be. They can have their fun.
No, the question was, do you want food?
It was yes.
Don't worry, just ignore me.
You want snacks? No, let them be.
Let the snacks lay where they are. Lest we
Okay,
disturb
so
their peace.
you can get the snacks. I get the wine, and I go find some fine wine to drink.
I see how this is.
Leave one person at the table, we're gonna lose our spot.
Okay, what do you do?
So I'll let Swilem lead the way, but I'll follow right next to him.
Okay,
I'm just
you...
checking out the back room.
Yeah, well, I meant Nuira, more specifically.
Oh.
But you go to the back room and you find that it is in fact gambling back there. There is some games of luck, like basically equivalents of craps or roulette, as well as a poker table.
I do have a fondness for
Poker
dice. Specifically 3d6.
Oh, I do
what are
have
you
a gambling
doing?
skill.
Yeah, now it's coming handy. What are you doing, Crimson?
Where Dima goes off to get some snacks.
So, Hasir, you go to the bar, I assume, to get fine wine.
Yes.
So you're going just to approach them and be like, I want fine wine.
The finest.
What are you?
No,
how are you going to go about this?
I get to the bartender and I ask him, "Where do you keep your best wine?"
Playing a rock
Well, we have.
something?
Sorry, what did you say? Is he playing a robber?
No, like, why are you asking him where he keeps his wine? Like, what?
Well, in the wine
What's the
cellar.
combination to the... Give me the key!
You seem like an honest. He seems. Well, I mean, you seem like an honest fellow, of course. But he says in the wine cellar, of course.
Okay. What do I need to do to get some?
We'll go down the stairs, sneak past the guards. Feed the
Well,
meat
we
to the
weren't
2 guard
expected to
dogs.
quite. It can be quite expensive, and we weren't quite told to bring it out. But if you'd like to pay for some of it, then I'm sure Halmaro won't mind. Won't mind.
How much?
200 silver.
It's on sale then.
For some while of it is.
A mere 50 silver. Halmaro will cover the rest.
I don't know how much I have right now.
5.
Well, I think.
I left my purse at the table.
No. I'm gonna lie to him and I say, well, I think Halmaro will be disappointed. You know, the wine was for him anyway, so.
Okay, make a fast talk roll. Okay.
That's not bad.
Stock, okay. I have my first stock is 15.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh,
What the hell?
Have some bonuses because you have. Well, he is the face. Remember, his character is the face,
so is his camera.
and you have some
And
bonuses.
Axel.
Okay. Of course then. I will fetch it right away.
I like this guy.
There's no hurry, friend. Take your time.
Okay, so I guess you. He says we'll bring it to you when when it comes up.
Okay.
So you, Nuira, go to the bar and ask for some food, and they tell you something similar. They ask you what you want, and I assume you tell them. We don't need to go into specifics about that, what that is, unless you have something specific in mind. And
no, Crimson has to say every specific piece of food we want.
and they tell you that. I gave
her my order earlier. I wanted it plain.
Just like you just wanted 50 pounds of rice.
I don't want mine extra hot.
Just 50 pounds of rice. Come on, give it to me straight up. And you. What was I talking about? You are told that it will be brought to you when it is ready.
Okay.
Gotta find them. I look for. What's the name of the girl?
Nuira?
Yeah, it's Nuira.
Well, I assumed you returned to your table.
Yeah, I'm looking for her in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, it's pretty easy to find her. It's not that big a tavern.
We kept our table? Awesome!
We had seat check.
So,
it's a crowded place, an empty table, a few drinks on it maybe.
Smells like opium.
I saw that table.
Exactly.
My spot.
Smells of opium.
Did I left my
Shrouded in opium.
instrument on the
Sorry?
entrance?
Did you what?
My instrument, my violin.
Oh, I assumed you carried it with you. Yeah, you have it with you.
Okay, I think I'm
That
bored.
wasn't
I'm gonna play some.
Okay. No, it's a violin. It's not a weapon.
Hey.
Improvised
Definitions
weapon.
of weapons here.
In that, well, I mean, no, it's a worse weapon than a bar stool.
Okay.
Okay,
But
so
like, I know some bards.
so as you two wait by the for your food at your table, Hasir picks up his kanun, which is basically a violin, and starts playing some pretty good music, from what you could tell. I'm speaking to Nuira, of course, because no one else is there.
Huh.
Though it's not quite what you would find in the Gnomic tribes, but it's good in its own right, a different sort of style. So you guys have gone to the back room where there is gambling. Are you participating in said gambling?
Is gambling legal?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
So while Swilem gambles, I'm gonna like just stand behind him with my arms crossed, like looking strong.
Okay. Make an intimidation. Well, what sort of gambling are you doing first?
Luck-based gambling.
Okay.
What was there?
It's just craps or roulette. It's not really important.
Okay. Yeah. Completely luck-based.
Equivalent to those. Okay.
Unless is gambling used for skill-based, or is that games?
No, games
is knowing the rules. Gambling you use for either of them. You will use your gambling skill regardless of what you do.
Then I'm gonna go with skill-based. I'm gonna crush these little...
Okay. Okay, so, Shaheen, make an intimidation roll.
Just kind of wanted to be a presence.
Well, it's to see...
Oh,
Succeed
you
by
are quite a
4.
presence.
But you only have an intimidation of 9?
I have a will of 9.
Oh, right. Okay, and make your skill roll.
Thought it was gonna be strength based.
That's not how...
That's not bad.
And what is that success by?
Success by 4.
Okay. Okay, these guys are crap gamblers. Crap gamblers. And they're slightly intimidated by, and it seems like they're slightly intimidated by Shaheen's presence.
Wait. So hold on. So are they good at gambling craps, or are they really bad gamblers?
You'll never know.
These guys are crap gamblers. Well, I hope so. That's what we're playing.
No, you're playing a poker equivalent. That's probably why they did poorly.
Okay.
Because they're in fact crap gamblers.
This isn't their game.
So I destroy them. Get destroyed.
So as you're playing your instrument and such, a serving wench comes over with food for you guys and the wine that you asked for. And she sets it down on the table, leans over. Yeah, leans over and sets it down by the table.
The waitress. The waitress sit down. Okay.
No, sets the food down. Doesn't sit
Okay.
down.
No,
Okay.
the waitress is not going to eat with you.
It's been
Pretty
a
much-
long day. Just let me.
Pretty much immediately as that happens, a burly man grabs you by the collar, Hasir. What did you just say? He demands.
What? I say.
He says, "What did you just say to my woman?"
I didn't say anything, my friend.
Okay,
Dead, bro.
make
Bro, what's up, bro?
Is that all you're gonna do to try and convince him?
Do some
Yes.
fast talking. Get out of this.
Okay, make a diplomacy roll, or just make a roll.
I said she was a beautiful woman and lucky to have a man like you. Now let me go.
Okay, now make a reaction roll, which is another 3d6. Okay, well, high is good in this case, but does that offset your penalties? That is the question here. What are your...
I have some plus. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, you've got
too.
+1 from charisma, +1 from appearance. I think you have at least +1 from voice, maybe +2.
Yeah.
Swilem, I know you're doing well, but I sense a disturbance in the force.
Let me see.
Our drinks may be in danger, sir.
Okay, that's about it. Now let me just take a look at the GM screen.
You have a GM screen?
It's basically just a PDF of tables.
Oh, okay. So is it like a wooden table, like 4 bar stools
Yes,
added, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wooden tables that detail stats about the game.
Oh, okay.
Inscribed in the legs, of course. Not on the top. That would ruin the
That would be
finish.
a
I mean,
far
come on.
too
That would ruin the finish. So let's see, -6 +3 or so. Okay. He doesn't seem convinced. He's sort of staring you down angrily as he grips your thing and he's pulled you a bit towards him, and he seems like he's clenching his fist.
Oh, she, son.
I step in to try and
Is
calm
that-
things down.
Okay.
Is there any woman around?
In what way? Sorry? Is there any woman around?
Yeah, because he said, what did he say to his woman? But
The serving woman.
oh, the servant maid.
Yeah.
There's a server mentioned in Wyra. You're probably not sure which one.
Thanks.
Well, considering the timing, it's most certainly the serving wench.
Okay.
Okay. Do I know who this guy is? Can I make a roll to, like, recognize who he is? Like,
No.
position?
You've never met him before, and he doesn't have a reputation, as far as you know.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were stepping in to try and settle things down. What are you doing?
I like walk up. I like. I don't know how to explain this. The motion of like calming someone down. Like
Female
Yeah,
way of
yeah.
calming someone down?
There.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Start petting him. There, it's gonna be okay.
And I say, I heard nothing of what he said. He said nothing.
I
Okay,
heard
make
nothing,
a roll.
He said nothing.
Oh dear God.
These are not the droids you're looking
You heard nothing of what he said. Then he must have said something terrible that he would mutter it under his breath.
I was sitting right there. I heard nothing of what he said.
How could you have heard it, you drunk ass?
Okay, so Devendra, are we returning to our table after gambling?
Yeah, you
Please
managed to
don't break.
make about 20 silver.
Which is more than my entire life savings right now.
Well, since it was all stolen.
Change.
Yeah, so you're...
That's a nice bit of silver. A man could do well with 20 silver.
not when you have to buy all this opium.
Excellent. More
Wait a
opium
second. How much
puns.
was that? How much was that treasure map?
100. Wait, he didn't say.
But it's 100. I can tell. Those kind of guys.
Can I make a roll to detect lies to see if this guy is just trying to start a fight?
Yeah, make a roll.
My detect lies is 12.
Then you don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Shaheen and Swalem, you're returning to your table, and you see a burly man gripping Hasir by the collar, and Nuaira trying to calm him down.
Okay, I wrap him
And there's
over
another
the
woman
head
standing
'cause he's
nearby
like-
who's kind of like.
Okay, I'm smacking this guy over the
your
head.
standard response: wrap people over the head.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
I'll
like
take the
standing
drinks from
over
the
my
woman,
table.
just
Like,
so they don't
get out of here, bro.
She's already put them down. Okay, yeah. So he's a bit taller than you, but you reach up and whack him on the back of the head. Make a roll. And are you going to say anything to him?
Yes, I'm gonna be like. Let's see. What am I gonna say to this guy?
The ultimate technique:
Back off,
opium pipe
Yummy.
over the head.
Point.
Couples with the old man gimmick. Sorry, no, I mean the old man gambit.
You need a catchphrase to go with smacking people with the opium pipe. I feel this is going to be a reoccurring event.
No, not a catchphrase, because it's a gambit. He that would ruin his gambit, basically.
Let me think.
That's true. Opium smack.
Young whippersnapper.
Young whippersnapper.
Yeah, that's true.
You shouldn't be so quick to. Fuck. What's the word?
Start a fight.
Hate on somebody who looks this much better than you.
He is actually he does actually have attractive level appearance.
Guy wrapped over the head is like really ugly, isn't he?
Shaheen will
No,
audibly...
burly. That just means he's strong.
Oh, do you say burly?
Yeah.
Well, he's also ugly then.
That's your standards.
I'm calling him an ugly ass guy, basically. Saying that he's like getting pissed that this guy just looks this much better than him.
Okay, make a reaction roll.
Qua! No, that's not bad.
He lets go of Hasir and turns to you and says, shove off, old man." And sort of swipes away at you, though he doesn't actually hit you.
I'm gonna pretend to fall.
Okay. Make an acting roll.
Oh shit.
Okay, and what exactly were you acting out? Ah, my back!
No, just me like getting hit by him swiping at me.
Yeah, I know, but you fell. Right?
And Shaheen will cry out, "Someone struck Swile of Humphrey Ishmael!"
Okay, make your own acting roll.
Sir, are you okay?
What is that a failure by? And make your own
2.
acting roll.
It's a failure by 2.
Okay, and what's your IQ?
Oh.
Since I'm pretty sure you don't have acting.
Mine?
Yeah.
9.
999.
That's why I did it exactly as. Someone struck him and he fell down. Oh, the humanity. End scene.
He kind of like looks at you and he's like, "Weirdos."
You dare!
You come on,
dare
Judge,
strike
let's
Suhail.
go. And he gestures to the serving wench and he starts walking away.
I did it.
That bastard.
I will help Swilem up.
I give the 2 people of our party, I can't remember their names, the eye that says "You owe me."
Hasir and Nuaira.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, old man.
I wrap him over the head. Oh man!
Young
Young whippersnapper, no respect.
Okay. So you eat your food, you have your drinks into the night. Are you gonna like stay long or?
I very elaborately tell of Swilem's exploits and how he very expertly pretty much stole the money from these guys. Like they were playing really badly.
From the gamblers.
Just elaborate on it, just extensively.
Okay.
and make it sound like a battle. Then the river.
The river of cards poured forth out of Swilem's hands, and they smelled their destruction.
The coins slid across the table, all of them for Swilem.
Straight into Swilem's pockets.
As he's
So
telling
how
this-
much did he make? 20 silver.
The amount is not this.
What are you talking about,
The amount
Divinja?
does not
20
matter.
silver? It's more like 20 fucking silver. like this guy.
I just I throw down my own bag just to make the clink of. Oh, he left. I throw down my own bag just to make the clink of coin. 20 fucking silver.
Your own what? Your own bag?
My own like bag of coins just to make the
Right,
coin
right.
sound.
You get like a coin patch out, and just at the right time. Kevin, you're muted, by the way, for
Yeah.
no good reason. I think people are
was, or
muted.
he was?
No, Kevin, when he just joined. I think it's like one of those things where people
What do
join
you
and
mean,
they're
like
muted.
20
by
silver?
default.
That's like 4 times what this musician has in his pocket.
Not that.
Hey, yeah, but I'm poor.
Is he the poor traveling artist?
Yes, it would be.
Well,
Pretty much.
well, not.
This fits my description.
No, starving artist. That's
Yeah.
the phrase.
Traveling might not be the right thing. Poor struggling artist. Okay, so unless there's anything else that you guys want to do during that evening, you will go about.
Just tell stories, get to know each other, try to break Noira out of her shell, unsuccessfully most likely.
I speak when spoken to.
Like a proper wench.
Sexism alive
What
and
did
well.
you say to my woman? I mean,
Sexism is alive and well in Kedris, apparently.
well, we did say much of the same in the second campaign, in the second pilot, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we should. I'm getting along really well with these guys, so I'll want to meet up with them in the morning when the caravan starts. Head out with them. It's a long caravan, so I don't want to get too separated. But I do kind of want to introduce myself to a lot of the... Yeah, during the night, I'll excuse myself to try to meet some of the major fighters, see if I can find Rabi again, and congratulate him on the 2 victories of today. That I know of, if he's had more.
Okay.
Maybe try to find Big Red and thank him for accepting my services, and I hope to have a good travel with him, etc.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about
does
the
Big
rest of
Red
you?
even show up to this party?
I mean, I can.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. Is there anything in particular that you guys want to do for the rest of the evening?
Just that stuff.
I think I keep them company and play every once in a while.
Okay. So, after a while, you go and look around. You meet some people, but we won't go into who they are specifically until they come up. You don't see Halmaro, but you know, whatever.
I wasn't expecting to.
And then you guys head to your respective places for the night, I assume. And do you all meet up in the morning before you heading to Caravan Square, or do something else?
Just my morning ritual, and then meet up with them at sunrise.
I think I go to a place. This is gonna be on the short story.
Okay.
So, and then I go to sleep, and then the next morning I go to the square.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys arrive in the square, Lee's also there, but he will just ignore anything he might do because he's not here.
Let's go.
Probably hasn't slept well and is being quiet again. Needs his morning coffee.
Something like that.
He's scouring the area for 100 camels.
His bane. So when you show up in Caravan Square the next morning, you're greeted by one of the red and white sashed man who you've all seen before. Or, I mean, not specifically, but you've seen his kind.
The sash. Oh, yeah, Cheyenne wanted to get a red and white something just to look like he's part of the caravan. Something small, not to stand out as an official or anything.
Well, So this man comes and greets you as you guys enter the square and says, "You are to report to Halmaro himself."
Excellent. Then I shall.
Are we together now, or
Yeah.
he does?
He finds you guys and brings you all together if you guys weren't already.
Okay.
Where shall we find him?
Lead the way, my friend.
He leads you outside, just outside the city gates, where you find about 15 camels being readied, and nearby stands Guildmaster Halmaro himself, a tall, broad-shouldered man with long red hair and a full red beard. His clothes are casual, but obviously expensive. Let me just make sure that. Oops. Let me just make sure that he's in all of your. Yes, he is in all of your journals if you want to see that.
Okay, so I greet him, Master Halmaro, and I bow gracefully.
Okay.
Wait, who is this person?
And I will address him.
Halmaro? Who's Halmaro?
No, I'm looking at people on my thing. Who's this guy?
Big Red. The morning is bright and the day is long. We shall make great progress today.
Does he like to be called Big Red?
He kind of frowns at you actually when you say that. When you call him that.
Okay, that was a test. That was a test.
And he looks to the sash man and he says, "The free folk you asked for are here, Guildmaster."
The three? What?
The free folk. Free folk.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, this ain't free. I'm being paid to throw a sign out.
As far as you know.
Shaheen has problems with certainty.
Thank you. You may go, he says to the sash man. He looks over you guys carefully and smiles approvingly. Yes, I'm sure you'll do. You are to be part of my personal retinue. There are a number of important things that will need to be done on this journey, and I need good people who I can trust to do them for me.
You've chosen wisely, sir.
He turns and calls a man who's over to the side. Is Axel actually here now?
Oh.
With good timing? His mic is muted.
It's also muted.
Your mic is muted, Axel. Unmute your mic so that I can bring you up to speed. Okay.
Lee, Big Red Stalker, Halmaro, the guy's talking to us, Guildmaster guy.
I mean, everyone does call him Big Red.
And there's no one-humped camels.
Well, there are 15 camels. Some of them may be one-humped.
That you've seen.
Is he speaking? Because we still cannot hear him.
No, it just seems like he's smiling.
I thought it looked like he mouthed something, but oh, now his mic's muted. Now it's not muted, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, there you go.
We can hear you, but it's really faint.
That.
I think your sensitivity just is really low.
I heard him smashing the
Yeah,
people.
I also heard his voice very faintly.
Very quiet, then.
Hello.
There you go.
Heard that.
That solves everything.
Problem solved. Maybe. Can you actually hear us so that I can tell you what has happened?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what's happened, though it's still rather hard to hear you. You went to the tavern and you met these fine people, but you excused yourself because you hadn't slept well the night before and you needed to get some rest. All these people are in your journal if you want to look at who they are. Nuwaira is Crimson, Hasir is John Doe, and Suwailam Humker Ishmael is Kevin.
Okay.
And I am Shahid, son of the
If you
sun.
didn't already know that. So now the morning has come, and you've been told by a sashed man that you're to report to Halmaro directly. And you approached him, and he told you that you five are to be part of his personal retinue. That he has some things that need to be done. That there will be things that need to be done, and he needs people he can trust to do them. And those will be you people.
Do you trust that?
A lot of trust you put into these young whippersnappers, Halmaro.
Trust this.
Or no, Big Red.
He's made a mistake.
You should call him Little Red. Young Red.
He just sort of smiles at you, not politely. He smiles politely at you, Suwailam. So he turns and calls someone over who's supervising some workers, the workers who are preparing the camels for the journey. He says, "Sorvano, come here if you please." Actually, let me add this man to your journals.
The volume get better?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of you do not already have him, though others do.
Who?
Sorvano.
Oh yeah, this guy.
You should now all have him. Sorvano is a large, swarthy, bald, hook-nosed man who appears to be his. Well, you can look at the picture for yourself if you want. I don't know if I'd say that, but it's up to you to decide.
There we go.
Okay.
That's better.
He's 6'4"?
Yeah,
How tall am I?
He's a pretty large man. It's written in your thing.
Is it? Okay. How
But
tall am I?
I think he's largest of any of the tallest of any of the characters.
What am I, like 3 feet?
You're 5'5".
Can I clear my screen from the avatars, from the players?
Go to the gear and then go
You can exit. You can.
to all the way down.
Yeah,
and
press
then
the cog
go
in the top
to
right.
player avatar size, and then you can hit names only.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I have.
Okay.
Names.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Cool. I'm taller than he is.
as Sorvano approaches, Halmaro turns and leaves. Sorvano looks the PCs over and looks you over and asks for your name.
It has been too long, Sorvano.
He sort of nods at you.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Sorvano. I am Shaheen, son of the sun.
I am
the
Hasi
Hashi.
al-Hasar.
Okay.
I am Nuira.
Bitch.
Just quietly to yourself. Bitch.
He points to the group of camels that he's readying. To start with, you will be
Wait,
traveling
Lulix,
with
I'm over.
the camels.
Yes.
There are approximately 4 one-humped camels among the group, though the majority of them are 2-humped.
Alright.
Were they monsters among camels or something? Like what's up with
They're not
you?
right. They're wrong. They're odd numbered.
He doesn't like odd-numbered humped camels. To start with, you'll be traveling with our advanced force. One does not drive a large caravan into town without adequate preparation. For instance, the caravan will be spending 2 or 3 days in Tatsori, and you will be leaving early to make preparations for the caravan to pass through.
Of course, Halmaro is no fool.
He gestures to a slight-looking man standing off to the side. You are to guide and assist Farvaro here. He will take care of the negotiations and arrangements in town.
Farvaro.
Is he in our thing too?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I should add him to your thing. However, I am saddened to say that, unlike every other character, he does not have a portrait.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, then he's just like a nothing then, isn't
I
he?
could find nothing that would suit who he is.
We have to guard this guy?
That wasn't a pirate. The only thing I found was a pirate. It did not work for the setting.
Is he a bear of a man?
No.
He's only an inch taller than me.
Oh, I spelled it right!
He's in his early 40s. He has pasty skin, wispy brown hair, and brown eyes. He's 5'7", 160 pounds.
Is he handsome?
How am I 5'5"?
I would not say that.
That's like really tall.
Yeah, you should probably be shorter. Let me...
Stupid.
How
Not
tall should you be?
Like
4'9"?
5 feet?
4'8".
Okay. Let's say 4'11" then.
Okay, 4'11".
I'd like to take note that I am 1 inch taller than Sorvano.
Wait, how tall are you?
6'5".
I'm...
6'5".
Huh? 6'5".
The hell?
You tower over me.
Yeah, I'm the big guy.
Okay.
Shaheen is very
I also-
obviously strong and tall too.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
I'm gonna
about the
need...
strong part. I saw the episode 2.
All I can think about
So
is
much for strong.
Nobody,
Did you
nobody saw episode
Axel,
2.
did you like that story he told?
Oh yeah, it seems really familiar for some reason. Can't put my finger on it.
That's because Shahin's told you hundreds of stories over the day. I may repeat
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, I think that was what it was.
Besides, I was telling it to Noira. She hadn't heard any of them.
Yeah.
Earliest
after
tales.
that, he puts you guys to work, with the exception of Suwailam. He puts you guys to work helping get ready the camels to leave. Each of you make a animal handling camel roll.
Wait, do I get a 1-hump camel on the handle or a 2-hump camel on the handle?
Make a let's roll a 1d6 and let's see.
1d6?
You roll a 1, you get a 1-humped camel. If not,
if it's divisible by 2?
no. Anything else, you get 2-humped. But if you roll a 1, it's okay. There you get 2-humped.
God.
Now roll a 3d6.
You should have been odds.
And all of you tell me what that was a success by for your animal handling camel if you have the skill.
Success
Okay.
by 1?
I don't have
handling
my
of camel
sheet with me.
riding.
Sorry?
Alright, David, can you resend me the link?
Yeah, I will.
I don't have it on my hand.
Camel handling?
Camel
Yeah.
handling.
No, I don't have that.
Then what is your intelligence or other writing skill? What other writing skill do you have?
No, I
Well,
have
there's
riding.
handle animal
Sorry,
that's
okay, you have no animal handling. What is your IQ
No
then?
IQ.
You
13.
forgot the slash there, champ. No, wait, not word.
Okay.
Really, Noira?
Why, you just assume she's useless?
I didn't say it.
Not that. It's just. Oh, I thought she rolled a 12. Never mind. She rolled a 9. I'm like, handle animal camel 15? It's a little excessive. You're better at handling camels than I am at hitting things.
Yeah, no, okay, whatever. I've determined what happens. So you all go to handle your camels, to prepare some camels. Basically, you're getting them saddled and getting packs on them and things like that. With Hasir and Lee, both of your camels you kind of lose control of, and they buck and such. And you get like, Lee, you get a you get a face full of camel spit, and Hasir, you get a kick, and Sorvano laughs uproariously at your misfortunes. Camels are notoriously difficult to handle, by the way.
Lee notes how this isn't the first time he's been spit in the face by a camel.
Can Lee be spit in the face by a 1-humped camel, even though he was helping out a 2-humped? Just a 1-humped camel turns and spits his...
No, but a nearby 1-humped camel makes like a type sound, as if it's laughing at him.
Lee looks at the
No, a sound that nobody but Lee would interpret as laughter.
Lee notes the 1-humped camel and kind of goes up to him and just kind of eye to eye next to the camel.
Okay.
I approach Sorvano. And I speak quietly. I say, I'm not complaining, sir, but what use do an entertainer have in this quest?
I did not understand what you said, sorry.
I say, I'm not complaining, sir, but what use do a entertainer have in this quest?
Well, clearly you must keep the morale up.
Very well. And I get back to the camels.
How well did Lee sleep last night?
Make a roll.
Damn it.
1d6.
1d6?
Yep.
Yeah.
You slept well.
Ooh.
Wait. Sorry, no, 3d6. What am I doing?
You said.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Said,
We'll just add that 2d6 to your thing.
I'm okay with that.
You slept well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I think either of those would have made your roll.
So, me and Lee will keep the party safe. Nuira will lead us. You will keep the morale up, and Swilem will keep us in line. That's
the plan.
Nuira will read the map,
Has Lee
theoretically.
Oh crap.
Has Lee officially met Nora?
Sorry?
Has Lee officially met Noira?
Yeah, you all met at the caravan, but
Damn.
you were. I mean, sorry, not at the
Well,
caravan.
we met at the tavern,
Tavern.
and then we met at the tavern, and then pretty early on, I went to get drinks, and you're like, I'm shown my face. I'm just gonna go to bed.
John Doe or...
And then you thought about turning around and helping me, because I was getting us several drinks, and then some guy stopped me, but then you're like, I'm going to bed.
Clearly going to bed early helps.
Axel or John Doe, would one of you consider changing your color because they're very similar and it's hard to distinguish?
What?
No. How do I change the color?
You just have to click on the color next to your name. At the bottom of the screen.
Our colors are completely different. Mine has more.
They're harder to distinguish at a glance, but yes, his was more green. Anyways.
I am the color of Kedris.
I am Lee Hashim. Allah Hashim.
Zeno, you stole my raid.
What?
I'm sorry, I can't be black.
Friend of the son of the sun.
So normally the normal trade route goes west from Kedris and skirts the edge of the desert.
Ah, you got rid of my map.
As you can see here, until it comes to the Parlama River, where it turns to go to Tatsuri, as you can see on the map here. However, the main caravan was taking that river road, which is much longer, but ox wagons couldn't make it through the desert because you couldn't carry enough water. But you, the advanced force of the caravan, will take the desert road, which, though it is not without danger, you will need the extra time to make preparations when you reach Tatsuri. Yeah, that's pretty much where you're going. Whoever drew that.
So wait, we're doing point A to point B. We're not.
Yeah, you're more direct. You're going something like this.
The caravan's gonna be following the river. We're just gonna go. Yeah. We are presumably gonna make a beeline for Tatsuri, make preparations for Halmaro and his group, so that they can pass through with no problem, pick up provisions and etc.
So they're about.
Wait, are we still setting up camp or something?
No, you were.
Or
no,
setting
I'm
up
just
to go.
You were preparing the camels. If you wanted to do something during that time, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you finish speaking.
I'm just explaining. So there are about 30 people in the advanced group with you. The 5 of you, about 20 camel drivers, several laborers, and Farbaro. Oh, which I think you missed. Did you miss that? No, you didn't.
Farbaro, he's in charge of our advanced force.
Yeah.
Like our
So Shaheen and Lee are really the only proper guards on this advanced
Like
force.
swords.
Hey, they won't mess with this old man.
Like swords.
We're all that are needed to protect this small event.
Lee gives Shaheen a high five.
Yeah, and you jump in the air and freeze frame. Jump in the air freeze.
Yeah. And then the sun melts us.
Full 360.
360. You will each ride a camel. There's food, water, tents, and other supplies are carried on the other camels, all supplied by Halmaro, and you leave shortly after sunset.
Okay.
Well ahead of the main caravan.
You scrubs and your camels.
Lee wants to have a contest.
Oh yeah,
with...
Swilem has a horse of his own, which with some
Lee wants to have a contest with Shaheen to see who can ready the equipment fastest.
Okay.
Okay. So we both eye each other. We know what's gonna go on. Ready, set, go.
Even without the Axel, do you have does Lee have a animal handling skill?
Oh, I thought we were fast drawing our weapons.
It was kind of just it wasn't for the camel specifically.
Yeah, I know, but that's probably the most key component.
Would it be in my skills?
Yeah, okay, you don't have one, but even then, I'm pretty sure.
Riding camel.
Yeah, that's not the same. I'm pretty sure you win.
Looks like your father got into your eyes.
What?
It's an inside insult.
Okay.
That's because you're the son of the sun.
Oh, I was thinking like he never knew his father.
I never knew.
He never knew my father.
Well,
no, everyone knows your father.
I never knew my father.
No one did. Except
like
your
the student has
Wyra.
become the
God.
master.
No one knows their father.
And her Wyra with her not broken family, maybe.
Lee just looks at Wyra.
It's a D&D campaign. You have to have a broken
That's why you're off on it.
Everyone in this party is an orphan except for you and Suwylum. Suwylum also doesn't have a family for other reasons.
I came from a perfectly healthy family, from a tribe, village. And
Orphan is the perfect background for RPG.
Must be so nice.
No strings attached.
Okay. So you begin traveling along this route through the desert.
Make way for Prince Hashim.
Say hey, it's Prince Hashim.
Down in the desert with the bright red sun, yellow sun. Hey, you, yes, you.
Come on down. Come on down. This is her. This need to be done.
Okay, so are there any particular preparations that you guys want to take as you travel, or any particular things?
Lee wants.
Robbie is not in the advanced force, is he?
No, he's not.
I'm making sure that you know that I have
will-
2 pistol crossbows.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Okay.
That's great. Let's take 2.
I'll tell Robbie I've been sent ahead and take care of the caravan for me in my absence. Keep everything safe.
Lee's going to check his bow and equipment and the new armor he has to make sure everything fits
Just-
nicely.
Yeah, seems good enough.
Ah, I got it.
Well, you like the person you got it from tailored a bit to fit you, as is normal, usual.
Was it a boy or a girl?
It was a man. It was a man.
Yes.
Was he hot?
No.
He was quite hot
Depends,
from
was he
working
in
in
the
the
sun?
forge.
Yes. Or rather, the tannery.
I've been working on the forge for this bow for several...
And so, many days he hit the lamb with his hammer, slowly tenderizing it.
Tenderizing the leather.
Tink, tink.
So, on the first day of travel, some cloaked riders are seen in the distance shadowing the group.
The camera broke.
I just heard a clink and then everything
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's some cloaked riders
Yeah.
following us?
Some cloaked riders seem to be shadowing the group for about, or on the first day.
Are they friendly?
You don't know.
I'd like to mention this to Shaheen.
I will look behind me. Should we confront or continue? We should probably
Lee
confront.
says that we should try and let them pass to see if they stop along with us.
Pull over to the side of the
Kind of.
Uh,
Or pretend to start setting up camp.
Suwylum, what do you think?
How many are there?
Two, like a half dozen.
How close are they?
Can you see if they have any weapons on them?
They're just, I mean, they're at the edge of as far as you can see, basically.
New Wyra, do they have any weapons on them?
Can I see this?
They're way too far. There's no way. I mean, you don't even need to make a perception roll to know that.
Okay, whatever. Let's just keep going. We must not waste any time.
Okay.
Very well.
As you say, sir.
Even though Farvaro is perhaps the nominal leader.
Lee asks,
Most likely, and yet I ask Suwylum.
After about 2 hours.
I will inform Favara that we have a tail.
He basically tells you to stop wasting his time with such trivial matters.
he wants to knock him out.
I'd like you to remember those words in case you have to eat them.
Oh!
I'll go back to Suwylum and the
They
group.
shadow you for about 2 hours, and you don't see them for the rest of the day after that.
Good.
Okay,
Yes,
whatever.
it was nothing.
Because considering that the caravan you take another route, so it's fine. For now.
In case then we're worried.
So if we set up watches, Cheyenne would like to take the last watch.
Yeah, you do set up watches during the night.
Lee will take the first watch.
I'll take the watch when night is fully on.
Something.
You guys can go, like, watch whatever you want. I'm sleeping.
Here we go.
Have a good
yeah.
or rest.
You, after, you quickly find that Farvaro isn't really fit to be for leading. Pretty much whenever you ask him for advice or what to do, he tells you do what you think is best. He spends most of his time sleeping, gambling with the party, or not the party per se, but the advanced group, or whistling tunelessly as he stares off into space.
Is this something we're completely aware of?
Or hums. Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Because it's annoying me.
Is this...
So he spends most of his time sleeping. This is the first night. He's either really good at sleeping in that horse.
No.
In the horse?
Well, yeah. As he, when you come, he sleeps in a bit in the morning, and although he stays up in the night to gamble, he doesn't do much else.
So I notice him.
He doesn't help. He doesn't really help with the.
What the hell does this guy do?
Things like
Does
that.
he have a sword? Like, is he a fighter?
You've been told that when you get to Tatsori, he will make the arrangements for the caravan.
Oh,
You
okay.
are to aid and help him get there.
All right, that's fine.
Lee will bear with it for now.
I'm asking for a bonus or keep
That's-
babysitting this guy.
Asir,
Yes, my friend?
I think you'll be having to do a lot of the negotiations. This Favaro doesn't seem up to the task.
And so it seems, my friend, so it seems.
Twylam can help with his influence. But yeah, Cheyenne will take the last watch so you can see the sunrise and
Okay.
etc.
Lee takes the first watch just so that he can sleep long enough, hopefully.
And a Wyra is best under cover of night. Or is really good when it's fully dark or something.
Or
You
night.
took the middle watch.
Each
I'm
of
assuming
you on the second day you continue traveling. You're averaging about 25 miles a day. Each of you make a desert survival roll. Yeah, you knew I was gonna ask for a roll.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Okay, tell me what your successes are by.
Success by
Failure.
3.
How do I figure out my survival part?
Success
You
by
I don't have survivor.
Okay, if you don't have
Oh,
survival,
wait, survival desert?
yeah.
I don't have it, I don't think.
Is SL the survival part? I mean the success part?
Riding,
this-
difficulty, observation.
Yeah, that's skill level.
It says I need 12.
However,
So that means you are 4 under that, so that's success by 4.
Okay, success.
New Ira, what is your thing? Oh, success by 3. Okay, and the rest of you nothing. Okay, so Lee, you spot as you're traveling, you spot a bit of greenery along the wadi, which a wadi is what you're traveling along. Yeah, it's a dried up river. It's what you're traveling along.
Well, I assume I'm the only person that saw it, so I'm going to tell everyone else. Hey!
Okay. Are you gonna go and investigate it?
I mean, believe.
greenery, let me see that.
Well, I mean,
Green.
like it's obscured by rocks and stuff. You see things.
Then, because it's perception based, is your perception -5?
Yeah, that's. It's not important. So, Lee, as you investigate, you find a spring, in fact, which is not on the map that you guys have been going from. This is most likely worth a reward from the Merchants Guild, since it's not marked if you tell them when you get there.
Of course. Marking down this would also mean many others could have a chance at living.
Exactly.
New Ira, make a mark.
I make a mark.
Excellent.
Wait.
Let us continue.
Roll the 3d6 to see how well of a mark you take.
Roll on your cartography skill.
Is it a circle? Is it a
Don't
dot?
do that, actually.
And 12.
Okay.
No, 18. Good job.
So the rest of the day passes uneventfully, and similarly, the night Farbo doesn't help with the packing and whatever, and things don't really happen. Are you guys going to take the opportunity to gamble with him as he gambles?
I have no money, so no.
Does he look like he is good at gambling?
So you're gonna like watch a bunch?
Well, he already gambled for one night.
Yeah, I know, but you're gonna like watch while he was gambling. He seems to love to gamble.
What are they gambling?
He seems to win. They're gambling money.
But are they gambling like a luck-based game or a skill-based game?
They are gambling on a game that is luck-based, but it's skill-based in the sense that it's about wagering.
Okay.
So...
And I shall watch. And...
He feels that if a man enjoys gambling, it means he's not good at it, and therefore he doesn't want to take money from the man.
Pretty much, like,
well,
you don't need
his
his
money,
money,
okay.
I don't want to see him take yours.
I don't want to make him feel bad. Wait, is Hasir and me... Are we related?
No.
No,
It's similar though. Okay.
Does it look like I have an advantage in this game because I have a lot of money?
Why would that give you an... That would... No, there's no reason that would give you an advantage.
Right?
Oh, where are these rolls?
Yeah, but it wouldn't... I don't think it would really give you an advantage.
I think you lost some money here.
So, oh right, I didn't tell you because you weren't here, Axel. You do recognize Kevin's character. He is, Suwalam Hamkra Ishmael. He's a well-known physician in Kedris. He's considered to be very skilled if you can handle his peculiarities and the opium smoke that fills his home.
I'm getting quite used to this opium stuff.
Some say he killed a man and hung his head outside his door for a year and a day. Others say that he hangs the heads of anyone who cheats him. Some say he killed a man to avenge his family, and that's why he took up opium to deal with that loss. Various rumors like that.
Do I know these rumors?
Yeah, you're aware of the rumors.
Okay, I'm gonna use that information to wager with this guy.
Okay. What are you gonna...
If he cheats him, you get to hang his head.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna... oh, okay, you're gonna
I'm
try
gambling with him,
with that.
and, like, is he cheating? Gambling, is he cheating? Is anybody cheating?
Okay,
cheating.
so,
I'm gonna do a roll now? Wah!
Is anyone cheating? Tell me if they're cheating. Gonna do a roll.
Are they cheating?
No. For the roll about whether anyone's cheating, I will make the roll. Are you gonna do that before playing, or are you gonna just play with him?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna spend one night watching him, seeing if anybody's cheating on that night.
So last night you inspected if he was cheating?
And Shine will be sleeping in preparation for his watch.
He's probably just watching.
Also, I have about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So who do we
what is your...
That's a success by 2.
What is your vision perception?
13?
Success by 3.
No, that's for a different roll. Yeah, so he, you have not seen him cheat. Or anyone else, for that matter.
Okay.
So, on the next day... Where's this thing that I'm looking at? On the next day, a family of skunks scurries across the trail, spooking the lead camels. Everyone make a camel riding roll.
Oh dear God.
Just people riding camels?
No, you make a...
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
actually.
we're gonna roll another 12?
And tell me what your success is by.
Well, it looks like they all sucked. I'm gonna do a roll. Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Not bad.
0?
Sorry? Oh, so you okay, you succeeded by 0.
Failure by
I
2.
succeed by a large margin, I think.
Failure
No,
by
wait.
4.
No, I think I have a writing skill of 2.
So
I'm
who failed?
9.
I failed by 2.
And
I
Lee
failed
failed by 3.
1.
I
Okay,
succeeded
so
by 2.
Lee, your camel is spooked, and you're thrown off into cactus, taking a die of damage.
It must have been a one-humped camel.
No, you were specifically riding a 2-humped camel.
I mean, you're probably right.
A one-hut camel reared in front of him, which spooked his two-hut camel.
That's making a lot more sense now.
In Lee's memory, that's probably what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're wearing armor.
I like how Lee has these camel hallucinations.
I didn't even get a negative or anything for that. It's just part of my character.
No, it wasn't 1D. It was just literally one hit point of damage you took.
Oh, I thought you said one die.
Yeah, I heard that.
I was mistaken then.
You fool.
Lee, are you alright? And
Lee,
Cheyenne will dismount and help Lee up.
Lee is just spouting nonsense about a one-hump camel.
Okay. On the next. So, do you gamble with them?
For a little bit.
Okay. Then just make a roll.
Wah! That's not bad. That's another success by 4.
And you've broken him. He just left. He's like, screw this.
You get defeated somewhat handily. He takes about 20 silver from you.
Oh,
What?
Actually, that was 3 nights. So there, yeah, 3 nights have passed at this point.
How did he beat me? Was he cheating? I'm doing a roll to see if he was cheating.
I made a roll for you.
Okay.
I assumed that you would look for that. So.
Bad bastard. So you
Actually, like he really loves to gamble. You actually not just playing dice and things, but he often like makes wagers with various members of the advanced party. Like, you know, will this lizard go left or right, and then there'll be some sort of forfeit. And if you do it wrong, then I mean, if you lose the wager, then you have to do something embarrassing, sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like eat the sand lizard raw. That sort of thing.
Shine will take part of none of his gambles or taunts.
Okay.
Lee is just hanging with Chenny.
So, on the next
We're staying vigilant. There's shit to do.
on the next night during Lee's watch, there are several desert wolves circle the camp.
Lee makes an attempt to wake everyone up.
They come within about 30 yards of the thing, but they seem to just continue circling. So you go around waking people up.
Yeah, wake people up.
I know.
So you're
I
gonna.
know that you know that I'm trying to wake people up.
You're gonna wake me up first,
Of
right?
course.
What in tarnations?
Because I was hoping that
let's-
the one who was the sun, you know. right now,
Well, actually,
yeah.
before you do that, make a
Let's-
desert survival roll.
Alright. Success by 2, I believe.
Okay, continue.
He wakes everyone up.
So let's. No. Wake me up. I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna wake up Nuira. We're gonna wake up. Keep forgetting John Doe's character.
John
Starts
Doe.
with an H.
We're gonna wake Hasir.
Yes.
We're not gonna bother
Old man
Suwailo.
Suwailo.
That would be bad. And we're not gonna wake Falvaro. That would be stupid.
Okay.
He acknowledges this and wakes up the person respective. I'm sure since you said to wake up 2 people, we both went up.
Yeah, you go wake up
Any of
Hasir.
you
I'll go
who
wake
have
up
desert
Nuira.
survival skills, make a roll.
Okay, I don't have one.
And tell me what it is. A success by.
Success by 0.
0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Hasir, wake up.
What?
There's wolves, they're surrounding the camp.
Wolves.
Wolves, grab your tortoise. Do you have a bow or a
Yes,
quarterstaff?
of course.
That was.
I'm talking to Noir.
Look at this, like,
Sorry.
She has a
rapist
quarterstaff.
walking to a female's tent at night.
She's part of the watch.
Lee tells Hasir the Shahin's plan more or less so that he doesn't go to try and wake anybody else up that's not supposed to be woken up.
They seem to be still circling. It's about like 4 or 5 small. It's about 4 or 5 small desert wolves.
Lee's going to take out his bow and just kind of start aiming at like mostly all of them, but he's just going to make sure that like if they were to suddenly go hostile, he's like
I'll
right
ask-
ready.
Shaheen will grab a log that's on fire, like trying to get a makeshift torch going,
Okay.
and ask if Nuira can identify a leader in the pack.
Do I see one?
Make a perception or make a desert survival roll if you want to. They all look like small. They're not really. In fact, looking at it further, you don't think that any of them are that this small pack of wolves is really a threat at all.
They don't seem that threatening. There is no alpha here.
Would it be nearby?
I mean, to be honest, from as far as you can see, there's no real reason to attack them other than if you want like combat practice.
They're probably just sniffing us out.
They're intimidating me.
Shine will not take any forward action, but if they attack, he's obviously going to attack back. He'll have his broadsword in one hand. He'll have his scimitar in one hand, makeshift torch in the other.
Lee doesn't like.
See if he can get them to just run off with the torch.
Lee doesn't like being surrounded.
Okay.
So he's really on edge right now, and he's just trying to.
Well, I mean,
make sure.
Shoot one of them or something, or what?
I'm going to roll to resist shooting at one of them.
Shoot near one.
That's not what's going through Lee's head right now.
That's what Shaheen says.
Make your roll then, if you or whatever you want to do.
Lee.
That was to resist.
I don't think you need to make a roll for that for this situation, for that disadvantage if that's what you're talking about. But I mean, if you wanted to make a roll to decide, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. Lee ends up shooting one of them. Or
Okay.
aiming to shoot at one of them.
Just make a roll. So are you gonna shoot, or are you just gonna like aim at them?
I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay, you manage to hit one, and it sort of squeals, and the whole pack just runs off.
Genius.
Okay.
Let's hope we never see that arrow again.
We're gonna see that arrow later, and it's gonna be like in a really big one, and it's just like it transformed or it got older.
It's like crap.
If it tells like its dad or something, and there's more, that'll be...
Okay, so you continue traveling on the next day. Each of you make a desert survival roll. If you have the naturalist skill, Kevin, I believe you do, then it's you can default at -3.
Okay.
I believe.
Oh.
I fail really badly.
Okay, does anyone else?
I fail.
So I was lost in my eyes.
Okay, if you succeeded, tell me what your success is by.
No.
It's my 12.
Did anyone succeed? You did not have a success by 12.
I think I succeeded by 1.
Okay.
If I don't have the skill, I don't need to roll, right?
No, you should roll, but it's fine. So, Lee, you, as you're traveling about midday, you see on the horizon what you're pretty sure is a sandstorm blowing in
Oh shit.
from the west.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
Sandstorm.
It'll be on you in about an hour.
Lee goes to. Well, first of all, Lee informs Cheyenne because he essentially just because like it's a trust thing. Then he goes to the whoever's the head of the whatever.
Barbaro?
Yeah.
No, let's not talk to Halmaro. Let's talk to Hawaii. Let's talk to Shuwaila.
Suwailan?
Suwailam, sorry.
Okay. So what are you doing then?
What's happening?
Suwailam, there's a storm blowing in. Off to the west there, see? We'll need to hunker down or... Actually, Shine probably knows the proper procedure. Zeno doesn't.
Zeno has no idea.
Yeah, I just got a call.
If necessary, you'll just leave and we'll finish what's happening immediately.
Put you on autopilot. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? So what are you doing?
No one warned me.
Yeah, I'm going to inform... I'm going pretty close with these 4 specifically, so I'll inform them before I involve Valvaro in anything.
So,
Yeah, okay, so what are you guys doing?
what's the proper procedure for this?
You have no idea. Or make a desert survival roll if you want.
Okay. Wow.
You have no idea.
Lee will roll to see if he knows what to do. believe that's a success by 2.
Well, you should probably tell. I mean, the smart thing to do would be to tell everyone so that you can start setting up camp, because you want to set up tents so that you can hide in them.
I mean, essentially, that's what I was. Yeah, all right. I didn't want it to make it that big of a deal if we could just solve this quickly, but...
So you can tell Farvaro, I'll start informing, like, other people in the
Alright.
camp.
Sounds good.
Like the people he gambles, he steals.
Great.
So that's the proper procedure. We're gonna set up tents.
Okay, so once you tell people, the group just whirls into activity trying to get the camels tethered and tents pitched before the storm strikes. Farvaro is no help at all. He kind of dithers and gets in the way, kind of, and whines about how this is gonna get in the way of them getting to Tatsori, and don't blame
keep traveling
don't
to
blame him if they're late.
He
doesn't seem to be saying that you shouldn't be setting up camp. He's just saying that you know what, this is terrible.
Just
He's
whining.
grumbling.
Just whining.
Yeah.
Frazzin, sandstorm.
Is there any chance that he doesn't make it out of the sandstorm? And by that I mean maybe while the sandstorm's going on, considering I have the nice goggles, I can kind of see, and then I accidentally stab him.
do you want to do that? Each of you has to make an animal handling camel roll.
I don't have that. What is the quote?
IQ minus 5.
I got
I have animal handling equine.
Okay, just tell me if you succeeded, failed, or critically failed.
succeeded.
Critical fail.
Succeeded.
I don't know. I don't have a handling. I assume
Sorry,
I failed.
wait, who succeeded?
I think I did.
New
Wait,
Ira.
did you, Hasir, just say you succeeded? Because you just critically failed.
No, I said I critical fail.
Okay. Lee, did you succeed?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't have the rolling thing.
Kevin, did you succeed?
I think so.
Okay.
I succeeded
Shaheen,
on
did
my
you
equine.
succeed?
Shaheen failed.
By how much did you succeed on
By
your...
1.
4.
Okay. So those of you who failed got bit by your camel, and each of you roll a 1d6 of damage.
Are you sure it's a 1d6 of damage?
Yes.
That's actually a lot of damage for a camel
too.
fight.
I critical fail.
No, except you.
Okay.
I have something special.
You die.
I found out.
You get kicked in the face and left out in the
What
snow.
about to Nuira?
She succeeded.
Oh, okay, then you're fine too.
I
So
got bit by 2 one-hump camels.
They like both grabbed you at the wrist and like tried to tear you
They
apart.
did. Thankfully, the 2-hump camels saw it and saved me. It's just in time.
okay, but you all managed to get your camel tied down, tethered down eventually, except for Hasir, whose camel bucks and runs away into the sandstorm.
Was it a 1-hump camel?
Yes.
Do
That's one less to worry about.
I need to roll for
Now there's
damage?
only 3.
No.
No, you just lost us a camel.
Okay.
This show
That's
deducted
good.
from your
I'd rather-
pay.
I would have rather lost us the camel than take the damage.
Maybe you won't later when you get a careful from Halmaro.
Does Lee have his tent set up before the sandstorm?
If you
hits?
make a desert survival roll.
Oh my god.
Is this storm
I
on us
succeed.
yet?
Sorry.
Oh my god. I
The
fail at
storm is
default.
upon us?
It will be, but you have to make this roll first.
Do I get bonuses
Okay.
for being an old man?
Yeah, write down your if you succeeded, failed, or the other thing. No, you do not get bonuses for being an old man. What are you talking about? If anything, you'd get penalties.
Why? I would get like first dibs on tents.
Okay, what?
you would get help from the whippersnappers.
But yeah, so you did, but make a roll.
I did. I failed.
Okay.
I failed by default. I think it's 8.
Each of
No,
you,
no.
each
3.
of you who failed. Oh, okay.
Failed by 3.
Okay. Each of you who failed, roll 1d6. Those of you who succeeded, good job. You managed to get your tent down and everything packed right.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I on the other hand got hit in the eye with a peg.
Roll 1d6.
Oh,
How do you do it? Is it slash?
Yeah, slash.
Yeah.
Slash
Is it
roll.
space?
Yes.
Lee, go.
Hasir, you so
6. So I just got destroyed.
Okay, the storm sets upon you guys. You... Actually, this is pretty convenient, fortunately. The storm sets upon you. Hasir, you get sand in your eyes before you manage to make it into your tent, and you're kind of blinded. You can't really see, but you manage to make it in. Shaheen and Suwailim, you lose yourselves in the sandstorm.
Fuck.
I will protect...
Which is convenient because both of you might have to leave soon.
Well.
Crap.
You all huddle in your sandstorm, in your tent as Suwailim and Shaheen stumble through the sandstorm.